Hey guys, SwordX here. Today we're doing our deck profile. I got the fan running in the background, so if you hear like that kind of noise, then yeah, it's the fan. Because too much of people surprised who doesn't live in Canada, it does get hot in Canada. Yeah. Also, I'm not feeling that great, but I'm just gonna push through. So today's deck profile is gonna be on Pale Moon. We're going to the Circus, guys. It's surprising because I wasn't really expecting building Pale Moon, but I feel like I want to get a clan in the Dark Zone Nation, so Pale Moon, why not? And I decided to make the most expensive Pale Moon deck ever, which is the Luquier stuff, Silverthorne Luquier. So yeah, we'll get started. Starting Vanguard, we have Silverthorne, Beast Tamer, Emile, whatever. Probably like one of the good Pale Moon starter for Silverthorns. Basically, her ability is act ability, put into the soul. Look at top 5 cards, search for your deck for grade 3, 2, and 1, and with Silverthorne in its card name, and put them into your soul. Then shuffle your deck. So basically, it helps you get cards you want into your soul, because Pale Moon's all about calling units from your soul into the rear guard, and buffing a certain card. So yeah, so this essentially helps you get necessary cards into the soul, like probably the grade 3 10k Luquier into the soul, so you don't have to ride it first. You can just ride one of the cross rides and automatically cross ride, or get some key essential cards you need into the soul. So yeah, Emile, whatever her name is, it starts with an E. So cool. Grade 3s we run miss 45 to 55 bucks here each. Silverthorne, Dragon Tamer, Luquier, all the way from set 7, and yeah, $45 to $55 card, because she is so goddamn expensive, and getting a playset of her kills my wallet. Actually, I pulled one and then bought the rest of them, so I got lucky that the store I had 3 copies. But yeah, and SP is like 125, man. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry for your SP hunters. But yeah, always at 7. So her ability is Limit Break 4, Counterblast 3, choose a grade 0, 1, 2, and 3 from your soul, Pale Moon, and call them to separate rear guard. So basically, just have an empty field? Nope. Limit Break, Counterblast 3, boof, you got your field back. So this helps you build your field, this Limit Break. And then her second ability is when a Pale Moon card is placed on the rear guard circle from your soul, she gets plus 3k. So basically, if you do her Limit Break ability and get 4 cards out, she's getting plus 12. She'll be swinging for 22 without boost. My god, that's pretty good. The only problem is she's a 10k body, so hopefully you don't have to ride into her. You can basically just soul charge her, and then you can just go into one of the other cross rides. So yeah. Then for the other grade 3s, it's really up in the air on what kind of grade 3s you want to run with the 10k Luquier. Because of budget, and I don't have anything else, I run 2 Silverthorne Dragon Empress Venus Luquier, and then 2 of Luquier Reverse. Again, budget wise, she's almost the same price as the normal 10k Luquier. She's like 30 to 40 around. Reverse is your cheaper option. She's about like 8. So probably going to, so yeah. Normally people will want to run the Venus Luquier because she's better than the reverse. But if you want to go for a cheaper option, you go reverse. I am only running 8 grade 3s. Unlike my other decks, which doesn't have a Stride Neighbor like Mega Colony or Nubatama, I usually run 9, but this I can run 8. I might change that. I don't know. So far, it's been pretty good with the 8 grade 3s in this deck, but it could change. Might pick up another reverse because that's the only cheaper option I have, and no one else has Venus singles. So yeah. So we'll talk about reverse first, since she is the lesser of the 2. So Limit Break 4, Counterblast 1, lock one of your units. You call a Pale Moon from your soul to the rear guard and it gets plus 5. cool. It's alright. It's alright. It's still good because you're calling something from soul and it's getting +5. So if you like, yeah. So essentially getting a trigger boost power up. But yeah, honestly, other than that, it's alright. Then her other ability is she gets +2k when you have Luquier in the soul, so cross ride. Then for Venus, her cost is a little bit heftier, but her ability is good. Limit break, and they're all limit break 4s, so yeah, no limit break ability yet. So her ability is limit break 4, counterblast 2 silver thorns, and then in its card name, and then you soul charge 2. Look up, choose up to 5 Pale Moon cards with the total sum of grade 6 or less, and then call them separate rear guard. And the ability can't be used for the rest of the turn, and then cross ride status. So yeah, this ability is really good. Helps you build up your field. Oh, the sun came out. Wow, sorry about that. But yeah, yeah. So calling cards equal to the sum of 6th grade or less is pretty good. You just gotta do a lot of math to count grades, and yeah, again, just this helps fill your field. This just gives you a +1 on your field. This gives you who knows how much pluses on your field, depending on what you call and what's in your soul. So yeah, she is the superior of the 2 cross rides, but because of I can't find these single and she's cheaper, I've just got to go with it. For grade 2s, we have Mr. Keycard here. 4 Silverthorne Upright Lion. So remember that Luquier ability that gets +3 every time you call something from the soul? He does the same thing, except it has to be Silverthorne. Can't be just Pale Moon. So he gets +3 every time you call a Silverthorne from your soul into the rear guard, and your Vanguard has to be Pale Moon, obviously, but why would you run this on anything else? But yeah. So yeah. Amazing. He gets buff every time you call something from the soul. You should be running him. You should be running him. He's common. He's common. He is common. You should be running him. He's common. If you can find him, because he's common. Next. 4 of the 12k attacker. Nothing much else to say. Silverthorne Vanguard. 12k attacker. Finally, for some pressure. 3 Silverthorne Beast Tamer Maricica, whatever, 10 girl with whips, thorn whips, 10 girl with thorn whips, and pink hair, yes. So she's basically, so her ability is, when she hits the Vanguard, and you have a Pale Moon Vanguard, and her ability works on Vanguard or Vanguard Circle, you can counterblast 1, you can choose a card from your soul with Silverthorne in his name and call it to rear guard. It doesn't have to be open, so you can call it on top of something else. And then at the end of the turn, it goes back into your soul. So basically, it protects the unit that you call out, essentially. So yeah, so in case you're playing against someone who retires stuff, or or a client who locks things, and you want to save your rear guards, her ability helps because it goes back into soul right after. And yeah, it's on pressure. Pressure has to hit, so pressure your opponent to guard it, so you don't get another attack in. So it's pretty good, and yeah, it's rare. Alright, for grade 1s, we run 4 Silverthorne Assistant Zelma. She's another essential card in this deck. Basically, when you call her to the rearguard circle, you can put a Silverthorne rearguard into your soul. Then you can choose a card from your soul, which is Silverthorne in his name, and then call it to rearguard. But you can't choose her. You can't call her if she's in a soul, or him, or they. You can't call them, because there's 2 of them, even though it's just whatever. You can't call them if they're in the soul. So you have to call something other than them in the soul. But yeah, this works. Like, combo souling, all that stuff with Upright Lion. He's going to get a lot of power, and yeah. Just, oh my god. Oh my god. Next, 3 Silverthorne Beast Tamer Anna. An easier name to say than her grade 2 variant. Like I said, she only a rearguard circle. But she's basically the same thing as the grade 2 Maricica. But yeah, that instead of attacking hit, when she boosts a unit and the attack hits the Vanguard, counterblast one, call something from your soul, and then it goes back into your soul at the end of the turn. So basically, again, more pressure for your opponent to guard the attack so that you don't get another attack in. Next, 3 Silverthorne Assistant Irina. I'm pretty sure she is your. You want this as your grade 1 ride. So basically, her ability is when she's called to Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, check top 2 cards, put one into your soul, put the other card in the bottom of your deck. So basically, helping you get units into the soul that you want to call out later in the future. So yeah, I believe she should be the first grade 1 ride because she helps you build your soul. And yeah. Lastly, 4 perfect guards, because perfect guards are perfect guards, and that's what you need. Perfect guards. And Silverthorne is name. And so that's it. And she's a pretty nice looking card. Yeah. Trigger lineups, the triggers, I seen like a few deck lists that runs draws. I don't run draws, honestly. So I do 6 crits. 4 of them are obviously Silverthorne is name. The other 2 crits are put into soul plus 3. So yeah, so 6 crits. I run 6 stands. 2 of them are Silverthorne. I run this guy for the unflip. Put into soul, unflip a card on your damage zone. So he's basically for unflipping. And then 4 heals because heals are going to heal. And yeah, that's it for the trigger lineup. And now we go on to the stride. Stride. For first stride, we run the Luquier stride. Sorry. Her ability is choose 2 of your rear guards, put into your soul. If you have a heart with Luquier in its name, soul charge 2, and then call 2 silver thorns from your soul, and then call them to separate rear guard. It's okay. It's an okay ability. Though you're putting 2 cards into your soul, you're basically neutralizing your field. You're putting 2 into your soul charging 2, and then you have more options in your soul to call. So this helps you fix your field if you have if your field needs to be fixing. And yeah, and she looks very nice indeed. So yeah, 4 of her. And then other strides you can use is totally up to you. For me, I run 3 Clifford. He's the on hit. When you hit, you choose a grade 2 or less card from your soul, and you call it to rear guard and it gets plus 2k. So pressure for more attacks, and yeah. And then finally, Blizza, because Blizza is always a good finisher because of the counterblast. Because of the blah blah blah. I'm going. Because of the ability that you get plus 5 for every face-up G card in your G zone. Yeah, you can also run Madu because you have the 10k Luquier. Again, I'm too lazy to take out Madu from my Mega Colony deck. But yeah, you can run Madu because Madu works with the 10k Luquier. Yeah. Field wise, probably want her. And then obviously you want her in the soul to get that crossfire status. And then have a lion somewhere. Lion. And yeah. And then just soul. And your soul should be like this. Should be like this thick. So you have like lots of options. And yeah. So essentially you should have at least him out on your field. So you can swing for big numbers every time you call something out into the every time you call something out from the soul. And yeah. And then stride, you can obviously you want to stride her to get that Luquier heart and all that jazz. But yeah, that's it for this deck profile, guys. I will see you all. Let's just to get some eye candy. Just to get some eye candy. Just throw out the different Luquiers out here. for eye candy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Bye.